In this video, we will try to understand how to find the values of trigonometric functions at 45 degrees and 60 degrees. So let's consider a unit circle as shown here, and let us mark a point P on the circle and extend it up to the center O. So now length of OP is 1 unit. Now the angle formed is 45 degrees, so that is what we want to calculate. So whenever we want to define or find out cos or sine, we need a right angle triangle. So let us extend the point P to the x-axis so that 90 degrees is formed here. Let us mark this point as M. Now let's concentrate only on the triangle now. So this is the right angle triangle we see inside the circle. This is O, this is M, this is P. So it is right angled at M. Now this is 45 degrees. So in a triangle, the total angles are 180 degrees. So if this is 90 and this is 45, this again will be 45. When angle formed at O and angle formed at P both are 45, OM is equal to PM. So now we can apply this relation to the Pythagoras theorem. So OP square is equal to OM square plus PM square. So OP square is nothing but, we can just replace PM by OM, is 2OM square. So OM square is OP square by 2. We know OP is equal to 1. So OM is equal to 1 by 2. OM square is equal to 1 by 2. And OM is equal to 1 by square root of 2. Because why are we considering only the positive value? Because this is the first quadrant. So in first quadrant, both x and y values are positive. So we are not considering minus 1 by square root of 2. We are only considering the positive value. Now, if OM is equal to 1 by square root of 2, OM is nothing but the adjacent side here. You are calculating from here. So OM is, this is adjacent, this is opposite, and this is hypotenuse. So what would be cos 45 degrees? It is OM by OP, adjacent by hypotenuse, which is 1 by square root of 2 divided by 1, which is nothing but 1 by square root of 2. So this is cos 45 degrees. Now, what would be sine 45 degrees? Let's look at the triangle. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse. So that would be PM by OP, which is again 1 by square root of 2 divided by 1, which is 1 by square root of 2. So this is how we find the value of sine and cos at 45 degrees, which both are equal, which is 1 by square root of 2. So if we know sine, the value of sine and cos, value of tan is very easy. So tan 45 is nothing but sine 45 divided by cos 45, which is equal to 1. Because both are equal, numerator and denominator cancel out, and we get 1. So this is how we can identify the value of trigonometric function at 45 degrees. Now let's continue to find the value of trigonometric functions at 60 degrees. So again, let us consider a unit circle with center O. Let's have a point P, x, y on the circle, which creates an arc AP with an angle of 60 degrees or pi by 3. So again, we need a right angle triangle. to find out cos and sine values. So what we can do is let's extend P perpendicular to the x-axis and mark this as M. So now right, a 90 degree is formed here in the triangle OPM. Now what are the details we know? OP is 1 unit and it is right angled at M. So this is the information that we have. Let's draw this triangle separately. So this is O, this is M, and this is P. This is 60 degrees, 90 degrees here, and the length of this is 1. So again, in a triangle, the total angle formed, if you add sum of all the angles, is 180 degrees. If two of the angles are 60 plus 90, which is 150, the third angle will be 30 degrees. So we know all the measurements now. Now, what we can do is, let's observe this. We know that OA and OP both are the radiuses of the circle. So OA is equal to 1, which is also equal to OP, because radius of a circle, you measure it on any dot or any point on the circle, radius is constant. That's why it's a circle. Now, how can we apply this information? What we can do is let's extend P and join the point A here. So the information that we have is OP and OA are equal. That means the angle formed at P and the angle formed at A will be equal because both are 1 unit. I hope that makes sense. So if I extend this circle, let me extend this point here, and this, just to zoom, so this is A, the point A in the circle. Now what we did is we joined P to A. So the measurements that we have is OA is 1, OP is 1. So we have so much information already. Now, if OA and OP is 1, the angle formed at P and angle formed at O both are equal. That is the rule in triangles. So if they are equal, what would this be? Let's add. So angle at P plus angle at A plus we know the angle at O here, which is 60. When we add all these angles, it is 180 degrees. But we know angle P and angle A are equal. So 2 times angle A is equal to 120 degrees. So angle A is 60 degrees. So basically all the 3 angles, this is 30 plus 30, but the entire angle is 60. All the 3 angles are 60. That means it's a equilateral triangle. So if it is equilateral, then we know that PA is also equal to 1. So we know the measurement that all the 3 sides of the triangle are 1. If all the 3 sides are 1, and if it is a straight line bisecting at point M, this would be half and this would be half. Now we know all the 2 sides of a right angle triangle, which is 1 and half. Now let's focus on only the triangle part OMP. Only this part. Let's only focus on this. So we are measuring from this point. So this will be the opposite side and this OM will be the adjacent. Now let's go to the definition of cos 60. So cos 60 would be adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is OM and hypotenuse is OP. So it will be 1 by 2 divided by 1, which is 1 by 2. Correct? Now, what will be the value of sine 60? Sine 60 would be opposite, which is PM by OP, hypotenuse. Now we don't know what the value of PM is. So in a right angle triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. What does it say? OP square is equal to OM square plus PM square. OP square is 1 square, which is 1. OM square is 1 by 2, the whole square, so it is 1 by 4 plus PM square. And this will be 3 by 4 is equal to PM square, and PM is equal to square root of 3 by 2. Again, why are we only considering the positive value? Because 60 degrees is formed in the first quadrant. In first quadrant, both x and y values are positive. So we are only considering the positive value, which is square root of 3 by 2. Now let's apply it here. We know the value of PM. So PM is square root of 3 by 2 divided by 1, which is the hypotenuse value. So it is square root of 3 by 2. Now, what we can do is, once we know the value of sine and cos, we can apply and find the value of tan 60, which is sine 60 by cos 60. So this will be square root of 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. The denominator cancels out. So tan 60 is square root of 3. So this is how we can find the value of trigonometric functions at the angle 60 degrees.